let me make myself clear. I really enjoyed the Los Angeles Lakers offseason this summer. It's been really good. You know, they've made a lot of great moves. I've even named the top 10 moves that I love from the Lakers. But if I had to name 5 moves from the Lakers that I didn't like this summer, we could do that as well. There are a few moves that if I were Rob Pelinka or Jeannie Buss, I wouldn't have made. But overall, as a Laker fan, I'm satisfied with the summer. But there are a few moves out there where I'm like, I don't know if I would have did that. I don't know if I wouldn't have did that. So let's go through and name the 5 moves if I were running the Lakers I wouldn't have did this summer or not did this summer. Y'all want to do 1 to 5 or 5 to 1? We could do either or. Let's just pick one and roll with it. All right, I'm going to go 5 to 1. Number 5, the 5th worst move from the Lakers all season 2019 edition, re-signing Rajon Rondo. I only got this one at 5th because in the grand scheme of things, Rajon Rondo can still be a floor general for any basketball team. Come playoff time, Rondo really locks in, and he's really a leader for your team. But in the regular season, he has his stretches. There's a reason why Rajon Rondo has played for teams like Boston, like the Dallas Mavericks that people forget. That ended terribly, right? He's been around the league. He's literally been around the league. The Pelicans as well. No, people like Rondo. They don't love Rondo. They like him a lot, but when it's time to get in a relationship, they back away. And the Lakers seem to be trying to force a relationship with a guy who kind of told you he didn't love you his darn self. We're going to forget last year as the Lakers were going through that tumultuous run around February, March. There's a visual image of Rondo sitting away from the team next to 2 Chainz as LeBron broke a scoring record. We're going to forget about that? Yeah, that doesn't leave my mind. I just think when things go bad, Rajon Rondo goes bad with him. Not my type of leader. I just think this year there were so many veteran point guards that maybe don't give you the floor general IQ that Rondo has, but I just get less of a none. I just get less of the mess, right? Now, to be fair to the Lakers, they got guys like Quinn Cook that could come in and be your starter. With Anthony Davis, you can move LeBron over to the 1 now. Kuzma's the 3rd option. So you don't need Rondo on the court. But re-signing him, I just think you put a potential bad seed in that locker room that you didn't have to have. At number 4, I'm going to go to the coaching search here. The Lakers hired Frank Vogel. Let me make myself clear. I really like Frank Vogel as the head coach of the Lakers. Jason Kidd as the assistant, I like that as well. But I think there was a home run hire out there for LA. And not only have the Lakers stayed away from this guy, it feels like he's been banned from the league. It feels like he's being blackballed right now. His former player, Andre Iguodala, says he's getting blackballed right now. Mark Jackson seems to be the home run hire for the Lakers, right? Think about it. Mark Jackson, respected. He grew and developed a lot of talent over the years. The Lakers are not going to have a lot of picks going forward. They traded most of their picks to the Pelicans for Anthony Davis. So any pick that they do have or are able to acquire in the next few years, it's going to be pivotal that they find the steals in the drafts like the Draymond Greens of the world. You know, that's going to be pivotal for them going forward. And Mark Jackson, to me, the way the Warriors did him, it seemed like with the Lakers having championship level talent, championship aspirations, it seemed like it would have been the perfect fit. A guy that LeBron would have respected. Mark Jackson, a great point guard in his own right. Everybody respects his commentary and analysis on ESPN, right? It just feels like Mark Jackson would have been a home run hire to make this story complete. The Lakers would have probably been able to face off against the Warriors in the second round of the playoffs, get revenge on them, then make it to the Western Finals against the Clippers, get past them, and win a championship. That would have been a great story. Mark Jackson would have finally been able to get over that hump and get that negative energy and that negative taste out of his mouth, how it ended in Golden State. But the Lakers went with Frank Vogel. I like Frank Vogel. Not sure if I love Frank Vogel. He's had ups, he had downs. Really liked a lot of his years in Indiana, but we forget about his stint in Orlando. That was not so good. Number 3, worst move from the Lakers this summer, re-signing Kentavious CaldwellPope. Now, I do not like Kentavious CaldwellPope, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't like Kentavious CaldwellPope, the player. I think he's overrated out of Georgia. Y'all keep telling me this dude is a shooter, a knockdown shooter. When the hell is he going to start knocking down shots? Last year with the Lakers, he was not good in catch and shoot situations, especially off passes from LeBron James. LeBron might be the greatest passer of all time. If you can't make shots off of LeBron's passes, I don't know what to tell you, bro. LeBron is literally putting the ball in your chest. So all you got to do is rise and knock it down. Literally, LeBron focuses on, I think he's probably playing 2K right now, studying how to get Kentavious CaldwellPope the basketball in the right spot. Literally, if LeBron can't make you a better shooter or highlight your strength, I don't know what the hell to tell you. This dude had an ankle bracelet on like 2 years ago, which I thought I was going to forget about that. He was literally on probation, parole, whatever the hell he was on in the midst of the NBA season, literally playing home games for the Lakers, and on the road, he was literally in jail. As the Lakers were on the road, he had to go back to jail. Literally, this happened. Go look it up. Don't take my word for it. Literally would play the home games that the Lakers had, but when they went on the road, he'd go back to jail. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. And if I'm going to put up with a jailbird, your production better be phenomenal. The reason why he's a Laker right now is because he's a client of Rich Paul, LeBron's closest friend. Rich Paul keeps using LeBron's clout to get him new deals. Number 2, Marcus Morris. So you give away you give Marcus Morris's money to Kentavious CaldwellPope, and reportedly you don't go after Marcus Morris at all. Another Rich Paul guy, at least he was. If you're going to sign a Rich Paul guy, if Rich wants one of his guys around LeBron, make it Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris is what LeBron needs. A tough guy that could go handle LeBron's work defensively, right? You can keep Marcus Morris on the court. If you want to go Anthony Davis at the 5, Morris at the 4, maybe Morris guards Kawhi Leonard or Paul George, whoever has it going. You throw LeBron on the other guy who doesn't have it going. Morris is a tough guy. I thought he was the most consistent Boston Celtic. I'm upset that you don't go give Marcus Morris a shot, but you give that money to Kentavious CaldwellPope, a guy who can't make a shot. I thought for sure Marcus Morris, when this summer started, I thought for sure he'd be a Laker if the Lakers missed out on Kawhi Leonard. And he's not a Laker. He's in New York on a 1-year, $15 million deal. The Lakers had that money. As a matter of fact, they gave Danny Green a 2-year, $30 million deal. So that's $15 million annually. They opted to go in different directions. I'm fine with that. Maybe LeBron or Anthony Davis said they didn't want Marcus Morris. I don't know. But I would have signed that tough guy, Marcus Morris. He's a hooper. I like Marcus. Number 1 for me, out of all the moves that the Lakers made, this was the worst. And look, I am not mad at the Lakers for going after Kawhi Leonard, but they waited entirely too long. They let Kawhi Leonard gain too much leverage. The Lakers let too many good free agents go by, from the Boban Bogdanovic, a guy that could just literally make shots all day off LeBron's passes. Other veteran role players that were available around the league, hell, they went away. They signed all that money on the first couple of days. They were gone. The Lakers saved all of their cap money for literally about a week, waiting on Kawhi Leonard to make a decision. Out of nowhere, the Clippers go get Paul George, and the Lakers are asked out. You know, they could have had a Kawhi, LeBron, Anthony Davis trio that would have been one of the greatest in NBA history. I'm not mad at you going after Kawhi, but at some point you got to let Kawhi know, look, as much as we want to have you, we the Lakers, baby. Like, yo, you need to make a decision. If this is such a great situation, if you want to be here, what are you waiting on? This is an opportunity of a lifetime to play with LeBron and AD. If you're going to do this, it don't take too long to make the decision. What's up, baby? It's Wednesday, Thursday. You going to do it or not? After Wednesday or Thursday, I think if I were the Lakers, I would have moved on. They let everybody go sign deals. That money in free agency went away pretty much after the first 6 hours. You look up and you got to pretty much get crumbs, what's left of free agency. Now, thank God you had guys like Danny Green who wouldn't sign until Kawhi Leonard signed, right? He was making his decision off of what Kawhi did. Thank God you were able to get guys like Quinn Cook, get guys like Avery Bradley right off that market. And so the Lakers really did, they did the best they could. They got JaVale McGee with what they had left. They pretty much racked up on what was left, but it could have been much better. You didn't have to put yourself in that situation. You could have had this combo with Kawhi. If you weren't feeling the energy, if you think he was 50-50, if it wasn't worth your time, you could have moved on and got some better top-tier available role players for that Lakers team and rounded that roster out a little better. Not bad by the Lakers, though. They managed to get enough where I think they're a championship contending team. Again, I think the Lakers had a really good offseason, but if I had to name 5 moves that just were kind of like, I wouldn't have did that. Obviously, looking back in retrospect, we always can give our opinions on that, and we're not the GM or the VP of the team, so we're just commentating here. But those are the 5 moves that kind of left me like, Well, overall, good summer for the Lakers. Nothing to be mad at. You got Anthony Davis. It's championship mode or bust for the Lakers. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro. Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.